super, super lovely. For today's video, I am going to be sharing some makeup favorites with you all. I have some hair care stuff and a little bit of skincare as well, but mainly makeup. So get comfortable and let's do this. I'm going to start off with what is on my eyes. So I'm going to start off with a bang. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Cyber Palette. I will be doing a dedicated eyeshadow collection, but I still wanted to share this with you guys. N-A-K-E-D Cyber. So I know that this palette was either a love or hate for a lot of people, and it's not going to be for everyone. And I can understand why the color story is a bit different. So let me open it up. So here are all of the colors. So again, these are the shadows that I'm using today. I have cyberspace all over my lid, and on the outer corner I have override, and I have these two mattes on my crease, which are virtual and gadget. I cannot read anything backwards. So I have some cons to this palette, but let me tell you why I love this palette. This isn't going to be a super pigmented palette, so your looks are going to be very subtle, but I love a good duochrome, and these duochromes are so stunning. I don't know if you can see that, like look at that. And I can really appreciate a nice light wash of duochrome on the lids. It just, shines so beautifully when the light touches it, and I love that. And I feel like you don't always have to wear super pigmented or like a super dark color on your crease. You don't have to do all that. A light wash of color on your lids is perfect. Now, what I will say that I do not like about this palette is there is one dark shade, okay? They did throw in a dark shade. They threw in this color, which is super pigmented, and so it doesn't really go just have this? No. But because I love this palette for what it is, a nice light wash on the lids, I'm okay with it. This is what I have going on. It may not be for everyone, like I said, but if you love a good duochrome and you just want to like pick up this palette just to have some really pretty duochromes in your collection to work with you know, some of your other palettes, this is the way to go. But my entire look today is just, sorry about that, my entire look today is just with this palette. Just saying. And it does come with a brush, but it's already with all of my other brushes. I will say, this like burnt orange makes a really nice liner. So you can do like a nice wash of duochrome and then create a burnt orange winged liner, and that would look really amazing. Very like editorial, avant-garde. Okay, so let's see. We're just gonna go all over the place. The next product that I want to talk about is this brow pencil. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but this is from Rowan, which I believe is a clean beauty brand. I honestly have never heard anybody really talk about this, except for, I believe, Alexa Blake, the brand, not really the brow pencil. The only time I've ever seen anyone use this brow pencil was a Get Ready With Me with Nina Dobrev from the Vampire Diaries, and I was so excited because, again, it was like my first time that anyone ever really talked about this, and it is such an excellent brow pencil. If you like your brow pencils more of like a drier formula where you're able to like really work with it a bit more, then you will like this. It's a bit more like waxy, and this is the shade medium, so it's not like super stark. I quite like this. My brows are naturally not dark. I have pretty light brows, so medium works for me. But what I love about this is that I have a lot of control with this pencil, and every time I use this pencil, it's a good brow day. When I don't use this brow pencil, it's a bad brow day, and I'm not using this pencil today. So, you already know it's a bad brow day. Like, I don't know, I did too much. And I went with a brow pencil that was too dark. And I think, although my hair is darker, I don't know, I need to tone it down a bit. But yeah, this is the Val Brow from Rowan, and I don't know, I it is a bit darker than what I expected. Well, actually, I expected this from Huda Beauty, but it works. It works. And I like this as a powder foundation, but I also love it as a setting powder as well. I actually really love setting my under eyes with this powder when I want that like glow, that brightening effect under my eyes. It is so pretty. But on its own as a foundation, it is lovely. It works for my skin. I have dry skin, right? And so I like anything that is going to make my skin look not dry. And some powder foundations make me look super cakey. This makes you look fresh-faced and awake and just beautiful glowing skin. I don't know. It's magic, honestly. So this is what it looks like. And honestly, it is about finding the right shade. There was a couple of like beauty influencers that I watched because I wanted to see their thoughts, and I was kind of disappointed because they were like, no, absolutely not. But I did notice that the foundation that they had was like a shade lighter, like a bit lighter than their actual complexion. So I feel like if you go too light, it's definitely gonna look like you just slapped on a powder highlight all over your face. Not good. So you really have to find the perfect color match. And I recommend, if there's like nothing that matches you perfectly, go with a darker shade. And I feel like that's your best bet. And if anything, this makes a really good bronzer as well. I've heard a lot of people love this as a bronzer. So, and funny enough, I don't really enjoy the bronzer from the Glowish line. I make it a darker shade just to use this as a bronzer. I feel like it would be very similar to the Kosas Sunshine bronzer. But anyways, I love this, guys. Maybe I'll do a video where I apply this to my face so you can see the transformation. I'm not wearing it today, but I have worn this quite a bit on my channel since getting this, and I'm just so sad that not a lot of people enjoy this. It doesn't make your face look cakey, and it doesn't make, well, my skin look super highlighted either. It just gives you that like luminosity in all the right places, in my opinion. But again, if you like more of a like flat face, which is beautiful and it works for a lot of people, it's just not me, then this is not for you. So there you go. Okay, let's talk about a lip color. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. My favorite lipsticks in terms of formula. I'm too bougie, but I love Charlotte Tilbury and I love Tom Ford. I know. But this is a new lipstick that I purchased from Charlotte Tilbury. And I mean, it's not new, but I've had it for a little over a month maybe. But I love it. I absolutely love it. And this is the Dance Floor Princess. I have been wanting this for quite some time. I have a lot of her like nudes, but I don't really have any of her like pinky shades just because I'm not almost like a shine to your lips. It's just super creamy and emollient, and I love it. And look at this packaging. Yeah. So yeah, this is really, really beautiful. I think Dance for Princess is for Kylie Minogue, but I could be wrong because a lot of Charlotte Tilbury's, or all of Charlotte Tilbury's lipsticks correspond to a certain actress or celebrity. So there is that. And the lip liner that I've been using with the lipstick most of the time is from Kevyn Aucoin. This is also one of my favorite lip liners color, but I love Kevyn Aucoin's formula in general. And this is the Unforgettable Lip Diviner in Divine. Lately, I've been getting so many comments like, can you tone it down with the mouth sounds? And I'm just like, you haven't been watching me for a while because you already know that's how I roll. And I'm not changing. So yeah, there you go. That is the worst swatch, but I think it goes really, really nicely with the lipstick. And again, this lip liner, these lip liners from Kevyn Aucoin are so good. I also love the Charlotte Tilbury lip liners too. Okay, let's see. So, in terms of, I guess I would consider this a concealer. I think there's a plane flying by. Let's wait for it to fly by. That plane just took its time. So, 7 hours later. So, this is an eye brightener from Fenty Beauty. And this is the Bright Fix eye brightener. This one is in the shade Butter 05 Butter. And you can see the mess I've made with this thing. But if you are familiar with Fenty's skin tint and you enjoy that formula, then I think you would also enjoy this eye brightener because it does have a similar formula. Although I would say that this is like slightly more pigmented, which is nice because it really just wakens up your face. We'll say that the applicator is kind of crazy because if you push this up a little too hard, it just goes all over the place. You just get too much product, so you have to be very strategic with how much you press. blush. I don't know. And I find that this is very blush heavy friendly. In fact, you can blend this too much and it will literally vanish, as the name states, you know. But no, this is a really beautiful color and it's very easy to apply. Sometimes I don't even use a brush, and this is just a great product that I like to use when I just want to look a little bit done up. So for me, this is a quick mommy makeup look. It doesn't take too much time, it doesn't take too much effort, and so I really like it. It gives me the perfect amount of color. Okay, what else? What else? Let's talk about what is on my lips. This is the Fenty Beauty Cream. To be honest, I thought I would never find a cream lip gloss from Fenty that I would actually like, because I've tried a few and I just don't like them. I don't know if it's the formula or the color, but now I'm guessing it's probably the color. I've had two before and I've given them to my mom. My mom actually has quite a few of these. It's one of her favorite formulas. She likes it a bit better than the original Fenty gloss. So this color is Candy Milk. Candy Milk. Candy milk. And I got this. This came in like a set, like a value set with, I believe, 3 or 4 little minis of like the original formula, the shimmery formula. And I love those as well. But this one is the one that really stole the show. So you had those minis and then you had a full size of the cream. And honestly, I was gonna give this one to my mom. I'm like, I'm not even gonna try this. Like, I already know I'm not gonna like it. And I ended up loving it. Now, I will say, this one is super opaque. Like, look at it. Look at that. It is super opaque, even though it does kind of lose its opaqueness in a beautiful way, though. After it like sits on your lips, it's weird. So yes, Candy Milk. So I believe this is like a limited edition shade, which is a bummer. She makes so many beautiful limited edition shades. I don't know why she does this to us, but she does, and this is a beautiful one. This is kind of like, I guess you can consider this a mauve, but it's more of a warmer mauve, not a cool tone mauve, so I think that's why this one works for me. I'm forgetting the name of, because she has another mauve, but it's more of like a purple tones, and my mom loves that one, but it just doesn't work for me. So the next product, and yes, I lost the cap. That's when you really know that I love a product, because at that point it's like, I don't even need the cap. I don't even need the cap. So this is from the brand Sarai. So this is the glowy super this product alone as well. Again, this is another product that I would just slap on my face after moisturizer. Throw on some mascara, some lip gloss, call it a day, you know what I mean? Add a little bit of cream blush. But I just love how it makes my skin look. Like I said, I want my skin to look juicy, okay? And this does that. Like, do you see that? At first, yeah, you're gonna be a bit scared because you're gonna look like the Tin Man. But I'm telling you, that dissipates. And then you just become one with the glow. One with the glow. It's amazing. The only thing that I don't like about this product is that it smells like roses, but not like the good roses. So, there's that. If you have ever tried like the Ilia mascara, it smells like that. I love the Ilia mascara, but again, I cannot get down with that scent. I wish they changed the scent of this. I don't understand it because it's such an amazing product, and I don't know why they thought that was okay, because it's not. But I mean, the scent does go away, so thank you. Okay, the moisturizer, and you guys have seen this already, but I have to mention this again because I've repurchased this time and time again. And the first time I ever tried this out, it was actually like a Charlotte Tilbury gift, and it was a gift indeed, because this is like one of my favorite moisturizers before applying my foundation. This is great for dry skin folks, okay, because I want a like thick emollient moisturizer on my face, but I know that's not like the best when putting foundation on top, so I need something thick but not that thick, and this is just the right amount. This is like the lighter version of her Magic Cream. It is literally called Magic Cream Light. So this is what the formula looks like. So it does look like, you know, a typical moisturizer. It's not going to be like a light gel-like moisturizer. This is like a true creamy moisturizer. Almost like a body lotion, right? It is so nice. It smells so good too. It does have SPF 20 as well. And this bottle is so luxe too. Like, I don't know if this is glass. I'm guessing it's glass. It's super heavy. But Charlotte Tibbs. Charlotte Tibbs. She does it right. She does it right. I love Charlotte Tilbury. Okay. So let's move on to some hair products. There's so many planes going by, so I don't know if I will get through all of the products, but I did talk about quite a few, so let's do some hair products real quick. So these are like completely opposite of one another. So I'm completely done with this one. I need to get me another one. This is the Amika Reset Pink Charcoal Pre-Cleansing Oil. So I have extensions, and I really toned it down with the extensions. I literally just have one weft of extension. I'm not really sure the term of it. I have hand-tied extensions with like beads on the side. Just to add, you know, some hair to the sides, because then I would look a bit bare. But with extensions and with just my hair in general, I have quite the oily scalp. Quite the oily scalp. So I need something to really cancel that out. And with extensions, you don't want to wash your hair every single day. I mean, with your normal hair, you don't want to wash it every single day. But it is very difficult for me not to do so because my scalp gets so oily. I mean, I've always had that problem. My moisturize the hair without like stripping my hair either, because I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. I don't want my hair to feel like straw, but I want it to feel clean. I know I'm asking too much, but that does it. And honestly, I love all of the Amika products that I have ever used. I love the dry shampoo. I love the dry conditioner. I love the blowout spray. All of it. But that would be my favorite. Oh, I also love the, I don't know the exact name, but it is a mask, like a 1-minute quick mask, and it gives your hair like the most beautiful shine, and it just makes your hair just feel like unicorn hair. I don't know what that feels like, but I'm guessing that's what it feels like. Just so soft, so shiny, so luxurious. Okay. Oh, and I didn't even tell you the reason why I only just have like this little piece of hair is because of my thyroid acting up, and so my hair isn't really thinning up by the scalp, but it is thinning at the ends. And so since my hair is kind of weak, my hairdresser recommended that I just stick with just one weft for now. So that's what we're doing. That's why my hair looks a bit thinner, and I did cut 2 inches off as well. Anyways, so the next product is the IGK Anti-Social Overnight Bond Building Dry Hair Mask. And this is a pretty innovative product because it is a hair mask that you can go to bed with, and you put it on your dry hair. So this is vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free, with bond building complex and vegan silk extract, time release dry treatment mask, repairs and softens hair without mess or residue. No need to wash or restyle. So this is for like dry, damaged hair that you don't want to restyle. Deep hair repair, a mask without mess, and you just apply to dry hair before bed, and then you comb through it and wake up and go. Simple enough, right? I like this product when I feel like my ends are a bit dry and I need to like perk up my hair. And this is also great if you've just like styled your hair and you want to add a mask, but you don't want to mess up the style of your hair. Then this is a great way to go. But it just leaves your hair feeling super supple. Again, it does give like a shine as well. And this is a bonder, so in a way it kind of like thickens it. It's really great, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about this. It also smells so good. The smell alone, I'm telling you. I mean, who needs lingerie when your hair products smell as good? Just saying. Okay, let me talk about this real quick. This is a skincare product, and I've purchased this. I believe this is the second time, but this is the Tarte, the Dewy Serum. by Sunday Riley. But I don't really use their products all too much. I've tried them, but I have so many other products that I like a bit more. Although I love Sunday Riley's like vitamin C range, really, really good. So anyways, so the reason why I love this product is that it really like plumps up my skin. I use this product at night, although you can use this morning and night, but since it is so expensive, I'm not doing that. I'm just using it at night. And this is like hydrating. I feel like I could even get away with not using my moisturizer, which I don't do. I still use my moisturizer. But there you go, it's right there. So it is quite a hydrating serum as well. And yeah, this is plumping, renewing. It just leaves my skin so soft. This has hyaluronic acid as well. So it just gives me all the hydration that I need. And for anti-aging, plumping is really good, you know, for your fine lines and all that. And I repurchased this because I just love how my skin feels when I use this product. A lot of times, you know, I'll try a serum and I'm like, I don't know if this even works, to be honest. But with this product, I feel like it does double duty. It hydrates my skin, you know, brightens up my skin, and it plumps up my skin. And the effects of this serum last a very long time. Like, it lasts a couple of days. You know, say I don't use the serum because, again, it's expensive and I can't be using this every day. So yeah, I really love this product. It has green tea, rice, algae, and hyaluronic acid. Massage 1 to 2 pumps onto clean, dry skin morning and night. This is another serum that I have also seen results. That is a bit, well, it's much more, I don't want to say cheaper, but inexpensive, I guess. So this is the Ordinary, and this is the Buffet. Now for me, this is another product that I notice a brightening effect. I notice like a firming effect, and so it just like tightens the skin, it snatches it up. And so this one I like using in the morning. So I do use serum in the morning and at night, but I try to use like different types of serums, you know, so I'm getting more for my buck, you know, more results, if you will. But serums are expensive, and so I'm not gonna buy 5 million expensive serums. And honestly, the Ordinary knows what they're doing. So it's like a light gel consistency. I feel like the first time I heard about this product was from Cheryl M. Cheryl ASMR. I think Cheryl M was like her older channel name. It's just Cheryl now. But I love this product, and I truly feel like it does help to brighten my skin, or like, you know, give my skin like an even complexion. So it doesn't look as like sallow and dull. So if you're looking for an inexpensive serum that actually has, you know, results, and you can see the results in a good week, I would say you can see the results, although you can feel the firming right off the bat, like first try. So love it. That's the Buffet. So it color formula, like his single pans. So I find, you will see, these are super pigmented, like crazy pigmented. So with Patrick Ta, he does something a little bit different, okay? He actually puts down the powders first, and then he applies the cream. And I know that that's like typically the wrong way to do it. Typically you want to go ahead and put the cream first and then set it with the powder. But I'm telling you, the way he tells you to do it that way, okay? Those are the best results. And I don't know if you can get away with doing that with every blush and cream formula, but with Patrick Ta's formula, you can. And when I first saw this palette, I was scared because these colors are a bit out of my comfort zone. Not something that I actually would pick up like individually. I probably wouldn't pick up any of these, to be honest. They are so bright, but that's what's so great about them. They're so punchy in the best of ways. All these colors should work with any look that you create. So you have your cool tones. I would say like this is like a cool tone, this is like a warm tone, and then we have more of a neutral type of pink in the middle. I mean, it is a bit leaning more warm, but gorgeous. And I don't know if this palette is available on Sephora because it tends to sell out a lot, but if it's there, I would grab it. I think that this is limited edition, which makes me kind of sad, but it's just such an amazing formula. And I would say the powders are a bit more pigmented and the cream is not as pigmented. I think with his original formula, it's actually the opposite, where the cream is super pigmented and the powder is not pigmented at all. So I don't know, I just prefer this formula. I hope he comes out with like other colors. I would love like a light peach, a dusty mauve, like a light dusty mauve, and maybe even like a red. That'd be cool. Okay, so there's that. Mascara. So this is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This is an OG mascara. I use this mascara, I feel like, back in like 2005. Watch, Tarte didn't even exist in 2005. I know it was a long time ago, let's just say that. And I've always loved this mascara, but, you know, as the years go by and so many launches come out, you forget about these OGs, you know. But this one is just a great lengthening mascara. And I find with my lashes, lengthening mascaras work best because I have short lashes, and sometimes when I use like a volumizing mascara, my lashes, they just turn into like one clump. So that's not good. So I have to really be careful with the type of mascaras that I use. Sometimes when it's volumizing and it's a big wand, it's not gonna work for me. So I like this because it's a tried and true. It's also really great for layering. It gives me length, not so much volume, but I'll take it if I'm not gonna have clumpy lashes. And I have been using using this non-stop, and I know that this was in my recent haul, but it's just, I don't know, I feel like my skin can breathe with this foundation. It gives me a little bit of luminosity, but not in like a shimmery way. In a slight dewy way because it is serum-y. But I know that a lot of people who really enjoy matte foundations still enjoy this foundation, which says a lot. So I know that a lot of like oily skin girls love this foundation, but do you see that? Like, what? It's seamless. There's no cakiness whatsoever. Even when building this, it just looks like my skin. So that is a win-win. And last but not least would be this product. Again, this was in my recent haul, but this is the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner in Big Trouble 02. So there's only a black one and then this one. And it's a felt tip liner in this beautiful warm brown. It has a lot of red in it, and she could have created like a standard brown, like a very like neutral brown similar to the brow pencil, but she went with like a more reddened brown, and it's so pretty. So I am wearing it today. That is that wing that you see, and I've been wearing this a lot. I feel like this is going to be my signature winged liner for quite some time. I really love the